y'all, how y'all doing today on this, what's today?
Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday. So I'm back with another video this time. I'm here with my mom, you know, looking good. You can introduce yourself.
I'm Joanne. Hey.
Hey, she's cute, she's cute. So today we're gonna do a story time. And so she's gonna, it's one of her stories, so she's gonna take it away. I'm gonna try not to laugh too much because it's actually really funny. But yeah, so you got it. You're ready. Go ahead.
Okay, so unlike my daughter, I am a woman of a certain size. So I've started to wear these compression things under my clothes, like a Spanx and all that good stuff. So I finally found one like a year ago that I actually really do like, 2 years ago, that I really do like. And it's a big one thing. The straps come above your shoulders and goes below your boobs, and it even has a Spanx on your legs for your thighs. Not that I have really big thighs, but it does cover your thighs. Anyway, so like a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, I'm sitting with my sisters at 3 and my mom, and I had said, I don't know how women can wear these things because then when you have to go to the bathroom, you have to take the whole thing down and go to the bathroom. So my sisters, one of them, said, why don't you just use the hole in the bottom? And she's right. There is a hole down in that area, but it's a little hole. And it's kind of like, how do you maneuver it to hold it open so everything can come out? Needless to say, Monday of this week, I had to go. It was Emancipation on Monday. So here I am in church down at Fifth Baptist. Beautiful service. Beautiful service. So, of course, I'd had a little coffee. Anybody that has coffee has to go to the bathroom. So, service is over. I go to the bathroom. And if you know anything about black churches, all the bathrooms are the same. They're small. 3 stalls, like a little hallway area. So it's a line of women, 3 little stalls. Well, if you're in the bathroom too long, if you're in the stall too long, I know me, if I see that you're in the stall too long, I'm thinking, I don't want to go in there after you. What was she in there doing? Why did she take so long to go in there? Is it going to smell? So I'm like, okay, let me hurry up. Then I realized it was cold on Monday. I had a coat on, and then I had layers on. So it's like, how do I come out of this whole big suit? And then I said, okay, one of those sisters of mine said, use the hole. So here I am in the bathroom trying to use this hole to pee out of. My thing is this. If you're in this compression suit, everything is compressed and smushed, which means everything is kind of smushed up. So when you go to use the bathroom, to me it's like, you know how you hear men say when they go to pee, they pee crooked? That's what it's like.
They say that?
Men say that. I think some men say that they pee crooked or something, like maybe when they first wake up or something. So it's like, how do you get the area to pee straight? Because I went to pee and it peed backwards. So I'm stopping myself. You know how hard it is to stop in midstream. So I'm stopping myself because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to smell like pee the rest of the day. So not only had I to do church that day, then I had to go, they had this thing at the sheriff's department where the new sheriff was coming in and all these ministers were coming out to bless the building. I can't go in there around all those fine ministers smelling like urine. And then after that, there was a luncheon that I had to go to. Not to mention, I'm riding with somebody else who loves her car, and it's leather. So I'm like, oh my God, pull yourself together. So I'm in the bathroom with gobs of toilet paper, trying to make sure this thing it hasn't gotten wet with urine. Needless to say, I did not finish peeing. I had to come out of that stall. Thank God I was able to clean myself up enough. I hadn't peed on myself, but it was heading that way. But I got it out of that stall, got my hands washed and everything, and I just thought about that all day long. I was out from 10:30 that morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon and did not go to the bathroom. All because I was trying to smush myself into this compression suit. Now, I looked good that day. I looked good. When I went to the sheriff's service, I got a couple looks from a couple of the ministers. I looked good. But I had to pee all day long. So needless to say, I had a half a drink of soda at the luncheon because I felt like I couldn't drink anything else. Even the luncheon was somewhere where there was not access to like a bathroom where I could strip everything off and get the suit off, or else I would have just taken it off and stuffed it in my purse. But yeah, so it was a pretty long day. So I don't know if others want to give me feedback. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with this little suit. I'm not going to wear it anymore. I'm trying a different one that unlatches at the bottom. But here's the question with that. And maybe we'll talk about that next time. So it unlatches at the bottom like a onesie. But then I have to stretch it back out to latch it back up. Who's going to do that?
Why can't you just do one that's like just a top up?
No, if you do just a top up, it doesn't get the bottom fat.
Oh.
You being a person with no fat.
Look.
You know, sometimes you have more than one fat layer.
Right.
You have your breast, you have the
So
middle
you
layer,
have to wear the one with the
some,
pants.
some women have the bottom layer. Some women, like myself, we have the bottom layer.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you do the one that just goes straight over like a tank top,
Yeah.
you still have that layer hanging out in the wind.
Oh.
Or if you do the pants, you run the risk of it rolling down.
The pants rolling down?
You know, it has the sticky tape across the top, but then sometimes it'll just roll down.
Oh.
Like a pair of pantyhose.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I don't wear pantyhose.
Anyone that possibly goes to school with Janelle, any of her friends that can help her out with this, because she has no concept of what I'm talking about.
No,
So anyone
I've
that
seen
can help
some
her
of them.
out,
I've seen some of them.
you know.
Like I've seen some.
I'm glad you've seen some of them. But that's our story for this week.
That was the story.
That was the story. Everyone laughed at me so hard, and but hey, I persevered. I made it through.
If you guys want to hear more stories, just
Inbox us.
inbox.
Is that what you do? Do you inbox
Not on YouTube. They have to like comment on the bottom.
Comment on the
And then they have to
bottom.
subscribe.
And then subscribe. Subscribe to Janelle's page. Comment on the bottom.
Yes.
We'll try to have a mom story every week. I had a couple of others that I wanted to tell. One or two that were maybe a little inappropriate. But she's 20. She's 20. But yeah.
This one a little inappropriate.
Yeah, this one wasn't inappropriate. This one was real. This was real.
Real.
For all you young girls coming up, this was very real.
Real life.
Don't get fat.
Oh,
Hold
well,
it together.
I mean,
Stay healthy. Work out. Hit the gym. Stay off the sugar. No carbs. Isn't that what they say? No carbs? No
I don't
carbs.
know.
I don't think. No carbs. Protein. Vegetables. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's so boring.
It is boring, but that's life. Or you risk the chance of peeing on yourself in church. There you go.
I mean,
Would you rather have a life full of bliss, or do you want to take the chance of peeing on yourself at church and then having to walk around till 4 o'clock in the afternoon all day long
smelling like
with a
urine.
little touch of urine?
Just
A little bit of urine.
So make sure you guys comment and subscribe, like or don't like, do what you feel. And yeah, everybody have a great
January. My birthday's January 11th. Maybe I'll come back with a good January story.
There you
A
go.
good birthday story.
There you go.
Yay!